1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Abdurrafe Sohail. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has underscored the need to strengthen institutions for eradication of corruption from the country. President has urged politicians to commit themselves to democratic values to reduce political polarization. Pakistan and Singapore have agreed to enhance bilateral engagements and cooperation. And the All Parties Hurriyat Conference has condemned the upsurge in systematic genocide and torture of innocent Kashmiris by brutal Indian troops in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has underscored the need to strengthen institutions for eradicating corruption from the country by following the golden principles of Islam and ensuring supremacy of law. In his message on the occasion of World Corruption Day today, he said, "This day marks renewal of our pledge to root out this scourge as it is a major obstacle in the way of development and prosperity of any country and leads to its economic and administrative destruction." He emphasized the need for doing away with the practice of using corruption as a tool for political victimization. The Prime Minister regretted that the previous government jailed political opponents on the basis of frivolous corruption allegations. Terming corruption as a major national issue, the Prime Minister said instead of merely using it for political sloganeering and point scoring, serious efforts should be made for its eradication. The Prime Minister urged all political circles to prepare a clear roadmap to get rid of corruption. President Dr. Arif Alvi has urged all politicians to commit themselves to democratic means of consultations and deliberations to achieve consensus on issues confronted by the nation and reduce political polarization. Addressing the concluding session of Islamabad Conclave 2022, titled 75 Years of Independence, Achieving Comprehensive National Security, he said it will help to achieve financial and economic stability in the country. The President said democracy, military defense, information and communication security, and economic dependence are essential elements for a comprehensive defense of the country. He said the Constitution of Pakistan safeguards the rights of all citizens equally, irrespective of their social status, wealth, or influence. Pakistan and Singapore have agreed to enhance bilateral engagements and cooperation. The understanding was reached during meeting between Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari and his Singaporean counterpart Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan in Singapore today. The two leaders reviewed the state of bilateral relations and expressed support for ASEAN-led processes in Asia Pacific. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari met President of Singapore Halima Yaqoob in Singapore today. They discussed issues of mutual interest and agreed to enhance bilateral cooperation. The 9th meeting of the Ministers of Justice of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization member countries is underway in Islamabad. It is being held virtually and will be addressed by the Justice Ministers of China, Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, India, and Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference has condemned the upsurge in systematic genocide, extrajudicial killings, denial of religious, social and political rights, arbitrary arrests and torture of innocent Kashmiris by brutal Indian troops. In a statement, the APAC spokesman stressed that India should face trial on the International Court of Justice and International War Tribunal for its involvement in heinous war crimes against the people of Kashmir, who are demanding their inalienable right to self-determination. Meanwhile, illegally detained chairman of International Forum for Justice and Human Rights, Jammu and Kashmir, Muhammad Ehsan Untu, in a message from Kot Bhalwal Jail, Jammu, said, "The Human Rights Day will be observed all over the world tomorrow, but there seems to be no end to the Indian atrocities on people of occupied Kashmir." In the United States, more than 1,000 New York Times employees have gone on strike for 24 hours against management's refusal to raise wages. Health and retirement benefits, as well as return to work policies following the coronavirus pandemic, were also an issue. In the second cricket test of the three-match series in Multan against Pakistan, England were 180 for 5 wickets a short while ago. Earlier, England won the toss and elected to bat. And that is all for now. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.